Why Davido is the best and most influential Afrobeat star in Africa. David Adedeji Adeleke, globally known as Davido, is not just a superstar. He is the defining face of Afrobeats on the world stage. Born in Atlanta, raised in Lagos and celebrated on every continent, Davido's journey is one of relentless talent, fearless ambition and deep compassion. With a staggering 56.1 million followers across social media platforms, Davido is currently the most followed African artist alive. But beyond fame, what sets him apart is his profound influence, musically, socially, and humanly. Since breaking into the music scene in 2011 with his debut single, Back When, featuring Nido C., Davido has become a bridge between Africa and the world. Over the years he has released 6 studio albums such as 1. Omo Baba Alawo 2012, which introduced his raw sound and established him as a dominant force, and won Album of the Year at the Headies 2013. 2. Also an EP, Son of Mercy, in 2016, a 5-track EP. 3. A Good Time 2019, a global hit-making project featuring If, Fall and Risky. 4. A Better Time 2020. 5. Timeless 2023. This album broke African streaming records within days of release and proved his evolution as an artist. 6. 5 Eve 2025, which is his latest album. Davido has also dropped multiple EPs and over 100 collaborative tracks with top-tier artists across genres and continents. His career boasts of collaborations with global icons such as Chris Brown, Nicki Minaj, Lil Baby, Summer Walker, Focalistic, Popcaan, Musa Keys and Latto, among others. Within Africa, he has worked with almost every major Afrobeats and Amapiano name, including Wizkid, Burna Boy, Tiwa Savage, Kizz Daniel, Adekunle Gold and Diamond Platnumz. These collaborations, both local and global, have positioned Davido as the most collaborative African artist, and also as an ambassador of African sound on international platforms like the BET Awards, Mobo's MTV Europe Music Awards, and the FIFA World Cup soundtrack. But Davido's impact goes far beyond music. It lives in the hearts of the people he uplifts. In an industry where artists often detach from grassroots realities, Davido remains grounded, using his voice and fortune to make a tangible difference. His philanthropic track record is as powerful as his musical catalog. In 2021, Davido sparked global attention when he posted a casual birthday challenge on Twitter, asking friends to donate 1 million Nigerian nairas each. What began as a joke turned into one of the most unprecedented philanthropic gestures in African entertainment. Within hours, fans, friends, and fellow artists raised over 200 million Nigerian nairas, approximate $500,000. Instead of keeping the money, Davido added 50 million Nigerian nairas of his own funds and donated the entire sum to 292 orphanages across Nigeria. In total, over 10,000 children across Nigeria's orphanages benefited from that donation. Davido has also personally sponsored the education of countless fans. On social media, he's known to respond to genuine cries for help, from paying university tuition to covering emergency surgeries. In 2022, he quietly covered the full medical expenses of a young boy in Abuja diagnosed with a life-threatening kidney condition. The story only surfaced after the boy's family shared their gratitude online. He is often seen visiting orphanages, donating food and gifts, and even arranging for shelter renovations. His generosity has no borders. He has supported causes in Ghana, Liberia, Haiti, the United States, and South Africa. Despite his superstar status, Davido carries himself as a man of the people. He walks into markets with ease, eats with locals and dances with fans. He listens. He gives. He remembers. He reminded the world that behind the fame is a man who has known loss and risen from it. Today, Davido continues to empower emerging artists through his record label, DMW, Davido Music Worldwide. He has signed and nurtured artists like Mayorkun, Dremo, Peruzzi, Leah, and most recently Morve and Logos Olori, giving them the platform to reach millions. He has used his global partnerships with brands like Puma, Martell, and Pepsi not just for endorsements but as vehicles for African cultural expansion. His 2017 hit Fall became the longest-charting Nigerian pop song in Billboard history at the time. His work laid the foundation for Afrobeat's current mainstream explosion. Davido's influence is not an illusion of likes or streams. It is in the joy on children's faces, in the hope he gives to forgotten artists, in the light he brings to every dark room he enters. He has helped redefine what it means to be an African artist, not just a performer but a philanthropist, a symbol of resilience and a force of unity. For millions across the continent, Davido represents more than music. He is a reminder that no matter how high you rise, you can still reach back and lift others. And that is influence. This is more than entertainment. This is truth. This is legacy. This is Davido. He's more than an artist. He's more than a voice behind global hits. He's a movement, a legacy, a living force of change. And today we're diving into the emotional, powerful journey of Davido, the most influential Afrobeat superstar in Africa. If you think you know him, wait till you hear this. He has redefined Afrobeats. He has broken barriers. And more importantly, he has touched lives. But what makes Davido truly influential? Let's start with the numbers, because numbers don't lie. As of today, Davido holds a jaw-dropping 56.1 million followers across all major social media platforms. That's more than any other Afrobeats artist. But behind the glitz and glamour, behind the gold chains and designer clothes, is a heart so pure, it bleeds for people. This is where Davido becomes different. This is where he becomes unforgettable. Davido is a giver, not just of music, but of hope. Let's talk about a story that left the world speechless. In a world where many forget their heroes, he remembered Bright Chimezie, a Nigerian music legend. But Davido didn't forget. He gave him a $1 million gift, not for attention but to say thank you to a man who once shaped Nigeria's musical spirit. While many chase awards, Davido chases impact. While others chase streams, Davido chases souls. From sponsoring students' education, to paying hospital bills for strangers, to supporting families affected by tragedy, Davido is the superstar who never forgot the streets that raised him. In 2022, a young fan tweeted about her dream to go to school. Guess who paid her tuition? Davido. In 2023, a struggling mother's cry for help reached Twitter. Guess who covered her surgery bills? Davido. Time and time again, when people cry, he answers. He carries Afrobeats on his shoulders, not just as a genre, but as a global voice for Africa. He's turned stadiums into temples of unity. He's made the world dance to the beat of Fall, Femme, Unavailable, and If. But even as his sound grew louder, his humanity became louder still. Is Davido just an artist? Or is he a symbol of hope for millions? If this story has touched you, if this voice has moved you, don't just scroll past. Subscribe to this channel because here, we bring facts that touches hearts. Let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate humanity. Is the story of Davido. Not just the most influential Afrobeat superstar in Africa, but perhaps the kindest superstar in the world. Please click the bell icon to be notified whenever we share a new content. Like, share and subscribe for more powerful stories of world changers. Leave a comment below. What's your favorite Davido moment?